Castleview Sabercats, Rock Canyon Jaguars. This is Cat Hockey. Good evening and welcome. Family Sports Center, Arapahoe, Colorado. We're running a little bit behind from a previous game, but the nets are down. The boys are on the ice. We're going to get these warm-ups underway. And give you the Castleview Sabercats versus the Valor Eagles. Your Cats in their blacks, sweaters, gold and red trim. The Eagles are in white sweaters, light blue and gold trim. Give you a quick breakdown of the 22-23 Cats. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 1, Jacob Harris. Sophomore out of Castleview, left winger number 2, Aiden O'Reilly. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, left winger number 3, Trent Miller. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman number 4, Jeffrey Keenan. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 6, Luke Gardner. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center number 7, assistant captain Jackson Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger number 8, Mason Marks. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 9, assistant captain Justin Keogh. Freshman out of North Star Academy, right winger number 10, Taylor Trumbley. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, right winger number 11, Tatum Small. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center number 12, Matthew Winogle. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger number 13, the Galloping Ginger, Jared Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, defenseman number 14, the Enforcer, Logan Lucier. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, left winger number 15, and your captain, Dane Zitzelsberger. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman, rotten stinking bum, number 16, Ozzy Pinello. Sophomore out of Castleview, center number 17, Owen Shanahan. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 18, Zach Kutska. Junior out of Castleview, left winger number 19, Grant Soroki. Freshman out of Castleview, center number 20, Turner Heft. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 31, Corey Clothier. Reserve Cats, Nathan Peel, Brendan Leslie, Emmett Duffy, and the one lone Husky, Karen Thompson. Head coach Brian Heft, his assistant Tommy Harris, Kyle Stovall, program director to varsity coach Michael Dubas. And there is your 22-23 winner, Sabercats. So, a little housekeeping here to do. Assistant captain number 9, Keogh, is a scratch for tonight's game. Stepping up from the reserves is Leslie. Braden Leslie. I'm trying to find his number. Sorry for the hesitation. I believe he will be wearing something like there he is, number 22. So there's the horn. Warm-ups are officially over. They'll get those pucks picked up, surround that net, call it out, head on over to the bench, get some last-minute instructions from Coach Heft and his staff, and we will get this one dropped and underway. Broken record time, we say it every game, we say it every week, but it holds true tonight more than any other night. You got to play top physical, hard nose and most important, mistake-free hockey. The Valor Eagles, a private school with, let's think how to put this. Scholarships floating all the way around, are high in the talent area, and they will jump over, take advantage, and capitalize on Cat mistakes. Cats coming off of that last game win over Cherry Creek. Solid game right there. If they could put one more of those together, Valor could be in for a surprise. So here we go. Once again, Family Sports Center, high up in the Cat's Den. Producer, director, man behind the keyboard is Kenny Jones. The squirrel is on the camera, and I am the voice of your Cats, Pepper Brooks. Referee says goaltender's ready. Scorekeeper ready. Here we go, boys. Puck is down. Won by Valor, kicked immediately into the zone by Shanahan. Shanahan gets a stick on it, chips it behind the net, and gives chase. Valor picks it up, throws it down the boards. Picked off by Sorority to Shanahan. Shanahan in behind the net, gets poke checked away from him. Down the boards it comes to the blue line and kept in by Jones. Jones throws it into an Eagle as he was lost an edge and went down, and it comes out to neutral. Chipped right back into the zone as another Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Gardner and Pinello on D. Puck is in behind the net. Shanahan pressuring the man. Manhandling him, chasing him, does lift his stick. Swarky steps in between to intercept that pass, but gets tripped up and goes down. And just like that, at 14 of the first, the Cats are on the power play. Once again, this arena, the scoreboard is god-awful, and I have a nightmare of a time reading it. 14-14. Line changes for CV. Zitzelsberger to step in for the draw. Puck down. Eagles win it again. Down the boards. It's kept in by Kuska off of a skate. Drop past top of the circles. Here comes a shot. Marks just wide on the doorstep. Oh, fanned on and twisted up was Zitzelsberger. Couldn't get the tip in. Lucier cross ice pass to Kuska. Kuska throws it into the zone, but the Eagles right back out. Puck ping-pongs off some skates into neutral and is finally thrown into the zone by Zitzelsberger and then thrown out of the zone all the way down behind the Cats net by the Eagles. Lucier picks it up, holds it behind the Eagles net. Now here's the breakout. He skates the circles, cross ice pass to Kuska. Kuska to the center stripe. Kuska to the blue line. Gets poke checked away as he enters the zone. Zitzelsberger throws it into the zone, but a delayed offsides as the puck's thrown all the way in behind the Cats net. Harris comes out to play it. Number 1, Harris in between the pipes tonight for your Cats. Breakout by Lucier. He brings it to the blue line, throws it off the glass and hard in around the net. Puck is thrown out on the boards. Drop past the Lucier. Shot, hit a skate, and comes out of the zone. Pinello tracks it down. Pinello feathers it to Lucier. Lucier cross ice pass, but Miller was headed the other way. Eagles pick it up. Pinello poke checks it away as an Eagle enters the zone. He drops it back to Gardner. Gardner throws it off of the boards to Small. Small's got it on his stick. Cross ice pass gets past Miller, and Pinello was a half of a skate away from him. Poke check back out to neutral. Eagles got control though. They throw a hard wrister into the corner. Pinello tracks it down. He's got it on his stick, skates it to the top of the circles, throws it to the blue line, off of the stick, back to Pinello. He throws another pass to O'Reilly. He can't handle it, and the Eagles pick it up, throw it right back into the zone. Power play is not getting worked here. Pinello off the boards, gets checked away from the puck when Nogle gets chased as Pinello got it into the zone. Power play is going to be over here as a man from the Eagles beats Trumley, and he loses an edge and goes down. Skated into the zone. Shot saved by Harris off of the mask. Outlet pass to O'Reilly. He does get a stick on it. Now it's a race. O'Reilly gets beat at the last second on the back check. Eagles skated around their own net, bang it hard off the boards of the blue line. Picked up there. Cross ice pass off of a skate into the zone. Lucier there to challenge a man, works him around the back of the Cats net, top of the circles now, cross ice past the blue line. Here comes a shot chipped in. Harris makes a save and the cover. 11:34 of the first, tied at 0. And that is the end of the Cats power play. No shots on goal. Puck down, won by Castleview, all thrown back to the blue line, kept in by an Eagle as Shanahan checks him and they both go down. Lucier picks up the pass, feathers it back around the referee. Poke check down the boards too. Soroki, he goes to throw it to Shanahan and it's out of reach, but no icing. Shanahan is going to beat the man there. Gets tied up behind the net. Soroki to get in there. He is pickpocketed, but does it right back. Picks up the puck. Now it's thrown down to the blue line. Lucier does keep it in on the first try, but thrown right to neutral. Lucier picks it up on a turnover. Shot from Lucier. Touch high and wide off the glass, but stayed in the rink. Bounces to the circles and the Eagles pick it up. They skate it around their own net. Trumley puts a monster check on Soroki on one of the Eagles to separate him from the puck, but they pick it up, throw it down ice as they say it's touched up. I believe that's Keenan, got his jersey tucked into his breezers, picks it up, throws it off of a Cat skate. Feather to Marks, he overskated, it's got to come back to it, pickpocketed. Two Eagles skate into one another and both go down at the blue line. Puck is bouncing around, fanned on, then picked up by Keenan and thrown all the way down ice on net. Eagles goalie has to play it off of his stick into the corner, comes down to the boards, stepped up there, got tied up in his skates. Marks did a great job to create a turnover, got caught up in his skates and he couldn't pull the trigger and we're going the other way. Leslie gets beat on the corner, shot wide. Off of the boards, Jones picks it up. He feathers it out to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger cross ice pass to Marks. Marks catches it at mid-ice and throws it in behind the net. Tic-tac-toe around the net, comes to the blue line. Kutska's got it. Throws one on net. Shot, save, and a cover with a hold into the glove by the Eagles goalie. Line changes all the way around. Heff going to step in for the draw. Puck is down. Heff does win it. He does feather it back to the blue line, but it's short of Gardner, and an Eagle picks it up on the run. Gets around Pinello and Miller. Shot on net and a save with a cover by Harris. So those are the type of turnovers we're talking about. A feathered out win off of a draw turns into a breakaway opportunity for the Eagles. Puck down. Pinello poke checks it back to the blue line, but not out. Shot is blocked in front off of an Eagle. Marks gives chase. He gets tied up, but does get a stick on it to the blue line. Not out. Puck comes off the boards. Heff's got a stick on it. He throws it off the boards to small shot, goal. The puck come off of the boards, off of Miller. The net is off the cages. I don't know if this is going to count. No, they're calling it no goal as the cage was off of the cowlings. What a break for the Cats. Turned over at the blue line. It got caught up in small. He got a pass, went to throw it off the boards to himself, and Eagle picked it up, threw an absolute wicked wrister to the net. But the net was dislodged. Puck down, and we're still tied at 0. Trumley picks it up, skates it out of the zone, through neutral, gets checked at the blue line just as he enters, but throws the puck around the boards. O'Reilly does get there, but he's checked to the ground. Puck comes loose. Winogle picked it up. Winogle has it, got poke checked away from him as he turned to face the circles. Eagles got it on their stick. They're skated to the blue line. Now into neutral, now into the zone. Beats Lucier and shot, saved by Harris. Trash is picked up by Lucier, and a whistle is blown. I believe the Cats are now going to have to go on the kill. 9:34 of the first, tied at 0. And I believe Lucier, is going to the hole for tripping at 9:34. What was it? Slashing, my fault. down, one up by Castleview. It caught up in the skates, throw to the blue line by Shanahan, but not out. Cross-ice pass, wicked shot, but it was not on net, luckily by one of the Eagles. Eagles pick it up, though, top of the circles. Poke checked away on the stripes. Cross-ice pass to the opposite circles. Here comes a shot, deflected wide by an Eagle. Eagles do pick up, have it in control, pass back to the blue line. Here comes another shot, deflected high and over the top of the net by an Eagle. Cross-ice pass to the blue line. Here comes another shot. Tied up in front. Harris got enough on it to kick it out wide. Comes to the blue line. Shanahan picked it up. Shanahan a man all alone. It's 1-on-3 the bad way. Shanahan gets tied up in the corner. Soroki in there to help. Soroki does get it around, gets caught up in the referee. Still tied up in the referee. Now an Eagle loses an edge and goes down. It's got Shanahan tied up so he couldn't get to it, and we're coming the other way. Outlet past the blue line, off of a skate into the zone. Here comes a shot. Saved by Harris on the glove, says Akasehe. No, not today, as you got a free look. Harris seen it coming all the way, right into the glove, into the butterfly for the save. 8:32 left in the period, 59 seconds left in the kill. Puck down, one by the Eagles, back to the blue line. Top of the circles, the pass goes, man holds, skates to the front of the cage, walks it in, shot, and a save by Harris. Can't let that man walk in free, picked it up at the circles and just lackadaisical, just slid right in between all of the defense, one-on-one with Harris, and Harris keeps this a 0-0 game. Puck now once again, on by the Eagles, back to the blue line. Then to the top of the circles again, same play, deja vu. Got caught up in the referee, but he gets it back. Gardner's on the move. Kuska gets a stick on it and poke checks it out, and it comes all the way out of the zone. Hef might have got a touch on it just before it got to the blue line, but it did get out. Throw it into the blue line, lackadaisical by the Eagles. Throw it out, here comes a shot. Saved by Harris, kicked into the corner. Puck comes back to the blue line though. Shot, deflected in front, save and a cover by Harris. Oh, Harris right now is in the zone. And the cage comes off its cowlings once again. 10 seconds left in the power play. 1:57:51 left in the period. Tied at 0. Too many opportunities though. Puck down, one by Castleview, but it's chipped to an Eagle. He skates it down the blue line to the far side, around the corner. Shanahan puts a check on him, separates him from the puck. As Marks picks it up and throws it to the blue line, but not out. Shot from the blue line is hit by Shanahan, then it hits, I believe, Kutska. Show me your number. Nope. Marks, and goes into the netting for a face-off. 2 seconds left in the power play. Still tied at 0. Shanahan in for the draw, puck down, he does win it, tracks it down, gets it, and throws it the length of the ice. Great job by Shanahan to kill that power play. Full strength hockey. Eagles do pick it up though, throw it to the blue line, picked up there by Pinello, shot. Oh, he hit Shanahan, cutting across the center. It never made it to the net. Picked up by Gardner, throw it as hard as he could off of an Eagle at the blue line. Soroki picks it up and throws a wrister high, glove side, into the glass, over the top of the crossbar. Puck comes to the blue line, now in the center, it gets thrown down the ice, and that is going to be waved off. No icing. Pinello wraps it around the boards, but an Eagle's the first one there. Gardner does get a stick on it to poke check it away. It gets poke checked away from him. He picks it up, throws it down the boards to the blue line. Not out. Gardner gets trapped. Hand in the air. No hand in the air as Gardner got a full stick in the skates. Nothing in the air. Throw down the ice. Soroki gets chased. Eagle loses an edge and goes down, and now he's laying on the puck. Still laying on the puck. 2 Cats, 3 Eagles in there digging away. Still laying on it, and now it gets kicked free to an Eagle, who throws it down ice. Is that going to be an icing? Yes, it is. 6:23 of the first, tied at 0. Oh my goodness, penalties right in front of him, no call. Zitzelsberger's going to step in for the draw. Got Jones and Kutska on his sides. Puck is down. Jones Does get a stick on it to keep it in. It's butt thrown to the cage, but picked up by an Eagle. He throws it to the boards and chips it around Leslie as he loses an edge and goes down. Tracked down, checked off the boards, comes off of Leslie's skate, across the doorstep and into the corner. Eagles pick it up, has it, loses the handle of it. Leslie in there, got a stick on it, pickpockets the man and then fans on it. Got the man tied up as Kuski gives chase. Back to the blue line, shot, save, and kicked out wide by Harris. But the Eagles still got control. Puck shot into the corner. Leslie gets a stick on it. Now Harris bends down to make the cover. A lot of shot opportunities here the last couple minutes for the Eagles. Cats have got to get some scoring opportunities and shots on goal at the other end. Winogle to step in for the draw. Puck is down. Winogle does win it. Gets caught up in his skates. Throw to the blue line. Then chipped out across. O'Reilly had a chance at it. Hesitated and then waited. And the Eagle picks it up. Throws it into the zone. Lucier got a stick on it. Feathers it back off the boards. But nobody there. Puck comes free. Winogle throws it back to the top. Circles right to an Eagle. Shot blocked by Lucier as he picks up his own trash. Skates it to the boards. Throws it off the boards. But out of the reach of Tremblay, off of the skates of Keenan and picked up by Lucier. Lucier puts on the brakes, goes back the other way. Lucier outlet pass, fanned on by Tremblay. Throwed on the fronter. He got half of a stick on it. Puck's coming down the boards. Now it's banged off the boards. Tremblay has it, picked it back up, lost it, got it again, skates it to center line and throws it into the zone. No icing here. Eagles goalie haphazardly lays it in behind the net, and Winogle was half of a step from an absolute monster turnover. Puck does come back free, though. Eagles got it, skated into the zone, loses the handle of it. It's thrown to the blue line. We're off to the races. Tremblay's got it on his stick, gets the blue line and throws a wrister on net. Save, a cover, and now a drop by the Eagles goalie as they pick it up, throw it back down the ice to neutral. Now skated into the zone. Pinello got beat at blue line. Gardner separated the man from the puck as Pinello picked up the trash. Miller throws one across ice, but the only one there is an Eagle. Miller steps up, gets one in the skates, throws it out to blue line. A lot of wide ice in front of the Cats right now to skate. Small skates it into the zone and gives chase of an Eagle as they pick it up and throw it out of the zone, and that's going to be 120 feet. That's an icing. We'll take it because we needed the break, and the face-off is going to come with 3:53 of the first, still tied at 0. But right now the Eagles are outdoing the Cats in the scoring opportunities. Jones steps in for the draw, got Lucy A. and Soroki behind him. He does win it, but it's caught up by an Eagle. Ping-pongs around, and now it's into neutral. Picked up by an Eagle, thrown back into his own zone, mishandled by his line mate, but he gets it back, throws it all the way across the ice into neutral. Cross-ice pass is picked up by Soroki's got Jones behind him. Jones in behind the defense. Eagle goes down. Jones still. Shot, hand in the air. Get Harris off the ice. But there's the touch-up as Harris just makes it to the bench. And the Cats are once again on the power play by the good work of Soroki and Shanahan. Line changes all the way around. Got to throw Jones in there. It was Jones and Shanahan. Zitzelsperger going to step in for the draw. Has got Jones and Lucier behind him. He does win it into the corner. Jones gets it, feathers it back to the blue line. Lucier walks it to the top of the circles, throws it to Zitzelsperger. Shot off of the skate of an Eagle and comes wide. Marks has got it though. Marks cross ice pass to Lucier. It takes one hopper over his stick and out of the zone. He throws it back into the zone, delayed off sides. Everybody gets back as an Eagle picks it up and throws it the length of the ice. Harris touches it up. It's picked up on the run by Keogh. Keogh goes to beat one at the blue line and gets pickpocketed. He does give chase all the way back down into his own end. Goes an Eagle. He throws it around the boards, down and into neutral. Lucier picks it up at the blue line, throws a cross ice pass off of the skates, picked up by Zitzelsberger. He's going to skate it into the zone. Shot, save, all on the doorstep. Just missed by Jones on the tip in. Jones to Zitzelsberger, to Lucier, to Keogh. Shot, save, and a cover by the Eagles goalie. Oh, great puck movement there by that line. 1:03 left in the power play. 2:26 left in the period. Sorry, I can't see the thing. I'll try to get the times right. Jones in was win the draw, back to an Eagle. He throws it the length of the ice. Harris touches it up as Gardner tracks it down. Gardner puts on the brakes, cross ice pass. Doesn't hit anybody but the boards and all the way down to the ice. That is longer than 120 feet. That one was thrown back from Castle Rock, and it is called
icing.
Icing at Jones steps in for the draw. Puck is down. He does win. It's tied up, and Shanahan picks up the track. Shanahan throws it to the blue line, and Eagle gloves it and settles it down. Gardner picks it up, loses the handle, gets it back, throws it out to Pinello, who loses it, gets it back. He throws it into the back of Soroki. Pinello pickpockets the man, feathers one out to Jones. Jones goes to make a move at the blue line and is pickpocketed and thrown the length of the ice as Gardner's checked and goes down hard in neutral. Puck is ping-ponged around, takes a bounce, hits the netting, and is called out, and the Cats cannot get it into the zone, cannot get control, and cannot get a shot. 21 point seconds in the man advantage for the Cats. Line changes halfway around. 1:43 left in the period. Puck down, one again by the Cats. Jones to Lucier. Lucier's going to skate it to the top of the circles. Cross ice pass hard to Shanahan, and it hits him hard. Looked like it hit him in the knees and bounces free to an Eagle. Skated into neutral, now into the zone. Eagles on the move, puts on the brakes at the top of the circles. Gets poke checked away, but right back to another Eagle. Poke checked away again. Power play is over. Without a shot on net, I believe, from your Cat. Shanahan misses the check on an Eagle. Cross ice pass, top of the circle, shot 4 feet wide, 2 feet high of the net. Feathered back around the boards, or shot around there hard by an Eagle. Gets poke checked away by Lucier. Soroki gets a stick on it as Lucier wraps it around the boards to the blue line, but not out. Right to an Eagle, walks in, shot, save, and a cover by Harris. So, for all you grandmas out there, this is not a coaching minute. This is called color commentary. And here's your color commentary. The Cats have got to quit throwing it to waiting Eagles at the blue line. One by the Eagles, throw to the top of the circles. Here's going to shot, save, and a cover by Harris. Once again, Jacob Harris coming up big in this first period, keeping your Cats in it, because I wish I had a crew here to tell me shots on goal, but the Eagles are winning that category right now. I believe it's Hefson for the draw. Puck down, he does win it. O'Reilly got a stick on it, but pickpocketed by an Eagle. Throw it hard around the boards as Leslie gives chase. It gets poke checked around him to an Eagle, back to the top of the circles, off of a skate. Gets thrown around Tremblay to an Eagle. Eagle throws it back to the blue line, kept in. Here comes a shot, hard and wide. Not on net, but top of the circles. Eagles pick it up. O'Reilly does get a stick on it. Poke check down the blue line. Winogo got a stick on it to stop the rush. Tremblay in there, gets in front of the man as O'Reilly takes a shot off the skates. Shot, kicked out wide. Harris gets a stick on it. Right back to an Eagle. Shot, saved by Harris. Wrapped around the boards, picked up. Going to be thrown the length of the ice, but it's going to be on net. Eagles goalie does make a stop and throws it out into the corner as the horn sounds for period one. So the end of one, tied at 0. And the Cats head to the bench for some inspirational words. Got to give a shout out to one of the Mama Cats real quick. Mama Harris made me a fine tumbler with the Cat logo and the voice of the Cats on the side. She says I sound parched when I'm in the broadcast booth. I think I just get too excited on great plays or crappy plays. So I guarantee we drink as much as we can here without trying to choke. Cats played a solid period that first go around. Got to give the advantage though to the Eagles. They had way more scoring opportunities, especially in power play situations. Hopefully Coach Heft will have something lined out here as he's going to town on his board like he's trying to win a round of Pictionary. Got a pretty big crowd here tonight watching the game, but they are some kind of quiet. We need a little noise here from our fan base. So the Cats head on to the ice. Going to go with Pinello and Gardner on D. Heft, Small, and Miller up front. And the man that's the difference in the game for your Cats right now, number 1, Jacob Harris, heads to his pipes. So here we go, start at number 2. Heft steps in for the draw. Puck is down, and he does win it all the way back into the Eagles zone. Eagles pick it up, throw it around their own cage, puts on the brakes, feathers it down the board to the blue line. Gardner's got it, throws a half of a shot, half of a wrister off of an Eagle, and it's a breakaway the other way. Pinello's the last man standing, walks to the top of the circle, shot, kicked out wide off of net to the blue line, but not out. Eagles pick it up, top of the circle, shot, kicked out again into the corner by Harris. Miller gives chase, puck comes into the corner, Heft gives chase. Skated around, gets poke checked around or passed around Gardner to the blue line, then thrown out of the zone by an Eagle. Eagles helping us out here as Miller gives chase. Eagles pick it up, skating in their own zone, puts on the brakes as he's met at the blue line by Heft, who does get a stick on it and throws it into the Cats bench on the deflection. Line changes all the way around. Jones, Shanahan, Soroki up front now. Keenan and Lucier on D. Lucier gets it and throws it right back into the Cats bench off of the Jones win. We'll line it up and do it again. Jones steps in for the draw, puck down. He wins it again. Shanahan picks up the trash, throws it to Soroki. Soroki shot, kicked out wide, maybe a little off net. Comes down to the blue line. Keenan stayed in neutral, and the Eagles were the first one there. They pick it up, throw a wrister. It might have caught Keenan's stick and was tipped into the net because it went high and wide in a hurry. Sorry, see, that's what happens when you take a drink, you choke. Face off to come in, the Cats in. Jones in for the draw. Puck is down. He does win it again, but the Eagles pick up the trash, throw it across the doorstep. Nobody home as Soroki picks it up. Went to make a move, lost the handle, couldn't get a skate on it, and that's a turnover. Skated to the front, throw to the doorstep, hits 2 Cats in the skates. Shanahan and Soroki and bumped wide to the blue line. Shanahan tied up on the blue line. Cats come away with it. Nope, Eagles come away with it. Big check by Lucier, separates the man from the puck, and he's still on the ice. Shot, save, and a cover by Harris. The enforcer throwing a check to separate that man at the top of the circles. You always got to hold your breath because it is hard-nosed hockey, but you never know when that hand's going to go in the air. Line changes for your Cats, halfway for the Eagles. Zitzelsberger going to step in for the draw. Got Jones on one side of him, went back to the blue line, shot blocked in front by Jones, outlet pass out of the reach of Marks. He does give chase, no icing here as the Eagles pick it up. Oh, great pickpocket by Marks, throw it all the way back to the blue line. Kuchka throws one to the front, ping pongs around, shot, save, oh, just went nothing on the shot from Zitzelsberger, point blank, comes out to neutral. We're 2-on-2 going the other way. Walks it into the zone, goes to chip it around Leslie, but lost the handle of the puck all the way into the corner. And Zitzelsperger picks up the trash. Zitzelsperger around to the top of the circles, puts on the brakes. He feathers one back around the boards. Feathered out to the blue line, though. It's got to be harder than that, boys. Chip back in as Zitzelsperger gives chase as it got around Leslie. Zitzelsperger on his stick, throws it to Jones, gets a stick on it and throws it out to neutral. But the Eagles throw it right back into the zone. Chip down the boards to the blue line. A stick does get on it by a Cat, and it does make it out of the zone. Eagles standing and waiting, takes it off of the skate. Drop pass off of the boards, makes it into the zone, and Leslie's got to give chase. Leslie tracks it around his own net, loses his edge and goes down, throws one right in front of the net, and luckily an Eagle overskated it, but he's got it. Skates it to the top of the circles, puts on the brakes, going back the other way. Leslie goes to put a check on him, misses, poke checked away by Winogle. Winogle beats one at neutral. Winogle on a move, beats another one. Outlet pass to Trumley, picked it up, lost it, and he's checked to the ice. Picked up by Miller, shot. Don't know how that got a shot, but it made it all the way to the net. Trumley checked off the boards. Shot kicked into the corner by the Eagles. Pinello on the boards. Poke checked around him, but kept in by Winogle. Picked up, throw the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. Oh, take a breath here. So here's your another color commentating moment. The Cats keep throwing that puck lightly to the blue line, and that is going to be disaster eventually because there is nothing but Eagles waiting there for that and a shot to come. They don't get that under control, it's going to find its way to the net. Half down wins the draw. Small shot, save, and a cover by the Eagles goalie as it hits him right in the logo. So line it up, do it one more time. Pinello and Gardner on D. Puck now won by the Eagles this time. They throw it around their own cage. Throw it to the blue line. It does make it out into neutral. Cross ice pass comes into the zone off the boards. Shot, blocked, save, and a cover on the ricochet by Harris. And Cats got away with another one as that puck was ping-ponging its way around. Caught a deflection 2 times before it hit the pads of Harris. Puck down, Eagles lose an edge and go down, but they keep it in at the blue line. Poke check down the board, skated on, fanned on, lost an edge and goes down as one of the Eagles as the Cats pick it up and once again skated into neutral, throw it the rest of the way, and they call that
icing.
Icing. The magical red line that's right in the middle of the rink. You gotta be on the other side of that or it's an icing. So face-off coming in the end. Jones steps in. Puck down. Jones does win it. Hits a referee, though. He gets it right back. Throws it hard around his own cage. Comes to the blue line. Drop pass to Keenan. Keenan's got it. Then he gets taken away as he's in a scrum off the boards. He's pinned up on the boards, and the Eagles come away with it. Keenan manhandling the man. Poke checking. Cross ice pass. Top of the circle. Shot. Saved by Harris. Kicked into the corner. Top of the circles to the blue line. Back to the top of the circles by the Eagles. Eagles got control. Beats one at the blue line. Still has a handle, though. Top of the circles. Drop pass. Here comes a shot. Way out wide off the net. Too many shots back to back. Off the boards to the back corner for the Eagles. Feathered out to the top of the circles. Held on there. Back around the back of the gate. Back door is open. But the pass got through. Got to skate. And he does. Jones picks it up on the pass. 3-on-1, and he forgot to take the vulcanized rubber disc with him as he had Shanahan and Jones streaking, or Shanahan and Sawicki streaking to the cage. Sawicki picks it up, throws one to Jones behind the defense. Jones on the run, picks it up, shot, save with a hand in the air. And now a whistle on the touch-up. Is that going to be a penalty shot? He was in a shooting motion, Kenny Jones, he was in a shooting motion. Oh my! Gotta be a power play for sure, but a penalty shot, come on! I want it, I need it, but I ain't gonna get it. I guess I better go read the rule book over and over again, but he was in a streaking to the net shooting position penalty and no shot. Puck is down, one shot and a cover by the Eagles goalie. Got to get back into broadcast mode. Fan mode's over. Jones steps in for the draw once again. Cats on the power play. One again. Throw back to the blue line. Pinello cross ice pass to Gardner. Rip that! Shot hits the only Eagle in front of him. Poke checked around him, and that's a turnover. We're going the other way. Great back check by Zitzelsperger to stop that rush. Picked off by Gardner and thrown across ice to Marks. He throws it into the zone. Jones gives chase. Eagles pick it up, though, to the blue line. Throw it out. Pinello keeps it in. Shot 2 feet wide. Would have been beautiful to have been on net. Marks picks it up as it cycles the cage, but is pickpocketed by an Eagle. Eagles put on the brakes, go the other way. Marks does tie him up as Zitzelsperger in there to help. Zitzelsperger does steal it all the way back to the blue line. Gardner's got it on his stick. Feathers one to the front. Nobody could get a stick on it as Zitzelsperger picks it up. He throws it back to Pinello, who can't handle it. He does pick it up, gets it to Gardner as Jones just comes out of the zone. Marks is in, throws it off of the glass for a line change. Cats just could not get anything going on the power play. Eagles out to neutral. Pinello picks it up, beats one at the blue line. Pinello's got a man wide open. Beautiful pass. Hits Winogo on the move from Pinello. Shot! Oh, off of the top of the crossbar into the corner. Lucier's got it. Ripped that young man. Throws it hard. Tremblay's got it. Somebody shoot. Shot, save, and a cover. Winogo on the doorstep gets poke checked away before he could get wood on it. Right back into the zone, though, by Lucier. Wrapped all the way around the boards, gets past Tremblay and Kutska. Chipped around at the blue line into neutral. 4 Cats and 1 Eagle in there. Finally comes free. Tremblay picks it up, throws it as hard as he can, and it hits a wall of humanity in front of him at the blue line. Harris has got to cover, and he holds because he wants a line change. Lucier was right there. You could see him saying, "Give it to me," and you could see Harris look up and say, "Ekase, no, no." And we get a cover with 4 seconds in the power play, 7:43 in the period. Puck down, won by the Cats. Chipped around, throw down the boards, and pickpocketed by an Eagle. To the cage again. Harris has got a blocker. Kick it into the corner to the blue line. Small gets a stick on it to keep it out as O'Reilly throws it down the boards into neutral. Power play is over as the Eagles pick it up, skate it into the zone, walks it right in around the cage. Somebody put a body on that man, send him to the ice. Poke checked away, and now I believe it's Keenan lost an edge and went down and lost his twig, and now he's going to be called for a penalty. Poke checked away by, somebody touched that up. Eagles goalie is almost to the bench as it's finally touched up. And I believe number 4, Keenan, is going to go to the hole. Keenan got caught up in the corner. He lost his twig, he lost an edge, and then he got up and grabbed, bear hug, held the Eagle that had the puck. Hand immediately went in the air, and at 7 even in the second, tied at 0. Your Cats are on the kill. Puck down, one by the Eagles, back to the blue line, holds up the top of the circles. Here comes a shot. Saved by Harris. Big save by Harris once again. Throw it in behind, scrum on the boards behind the net. 2 Eagles, 1 lone Cat. He gets tied up, but he poke checks it down the boards. Not out, walked into the top of the circles, puts on the brakes, loses the handle of it. Poke checked away by Soroki. Soroki gets a stick on it, throws it out of the zone. Eagles got it, though. Cross ice pass from neutral. Held on in neutral, now thrown off the skate. Oh, Soroki had a pickpocketed, and he threw it the length of the ice, but that's a good kill power play as Shanahan gives chase. Thrown off of the boards, down ice into neutral, now skated, poke checked away. Big check at the blue line by Kutska. Great work by Kutska to stop that That rush, and it's thrown in behind the net of the Eagles. Sawerki gives chase, almost checked it away in the zone, but it got into neutral, now into the zone, top of the circles. Going to be skated around the Cats' cage to the opposite circle. Hold there, cross ice pass coming. Blue line held, feathered to the top of the circles. Shot, blocked in front by Winogle. Winogle comes up lame, leaves it off the back of the cage. Marks picks it up, throws it down the boards, but right to an Eagle. Winogle gets another block. Nope, that's Kutska. Kutska with a block. Shot, save, Statue of Liberty style by number 1, Jacob Harris, to once again keep this a 0-0 game. 32 seconds left in the power play. 5:37 left in the period. Winogle will step in for the draw. Puck down, he does win it. Pinello picks it up around his own cage. That's how you do it. All the way down the ice, runs the rail and out of the zone. No blue line pass. Throw back into the zone, and offsides are the Eagles. That's what we're talking about when you don't lay that puck out for a pass to the blue line. Pinello picks it up off of the wind, throws it hard on the glass. It runs the rim all the way out to the blue line. Eagles throw it right back in, and now we're in face-off in neutral. Puck down, Winogle does win it, gets tied up. Eagles pickpocket him and get it back. Drop to the top of the circles, cross-ice pass, 2-on-2 going into the zone, top of the circles. Lucier poke checks one enough to get it through the doorstep, and an Eagle couldn't pick it up. Picked up at the blue line by Zitzelsperger and thrown into the zone. But right back the other way, walked in. Lucier puts a check on the man, separates him from the puck as Miller goes in there to help. Back door is wide open as it's all the way through and off of the boards. Luckily that Eagle wasn't ready. Drop pass to the circles, cross ice pass, again back door. Poke check by Lucier. Behind the net is the Eagle shot. Pinello takes one off of the skate, kicks it out wide. Jones got a stick on it, throwed it to the blue line, but not out. Pickpocketed by Miller. No, that's Marks at the blue line to get it out of the zone. And there's the touch-up as it feathers back in off of the skates, and the Eagles are once again offside. Did that kill it? Power play is over. Cats made the kill. We are at full strength hockey at 4:32. 4:28. Puck down, one by Castleview. Jones throws it into the zone, but the Eagles track it down. Puts on the brakes. He loses an edge and goes down. Has Marks on the doorstep. Around the referee, tied up. Still tied up with the ref. Still ping-ponging away. Marks got a stick on it. But the Eagles come away with it. They skate it to the blue line. Off an Eagle skate into neutral. Leslie did get a stick on it, but it made it into the zone. He gets ran into the boards hard. Eagle loses an edge and goes down. He's on a scrum now. Trash comes free. Eagles come away with it. Kutska gets a stick on it to poke check it away from the man, but he gets it right back. Pass to the top of the blue line. Held there. Beats one at the blue line, kicks it into the corner. Leslie in there to fight. Miller in there to help him, but the Eagles come away with it. Walk it in. Shot saved by Harris. Outlet pass hits the referee and stays in. Now another feathered pass to the blue line. Shot saved by Harris. Saved by Harris. Saved by Harris. Not once, not twice, but 3 times by number 1, Jacob Harris, to keep this a 0-0 game. And I hate to keep saying it, I wish I didn't have to say it, but once again, a light pass to the blue line to a waiting Eagle scores it, turns into 3 scoring opportunities. Heft is in there for the draw, he does win it, but the Eagles come up with it. Keenan loses an edge and goes down as he tracks it around the net. Puck comes to the doorstep, hits Trash, never makes it to the back door. Shot, kicked out wide by an Eagle. But they track it down and get back. Poke checked away by Keenan. Small had a chance at it, but missed it. Keenan in the corner. Scrum now as he ties a man up on the boards. Heft in there to help pick up the Trash. Lucier slides over to get a stick on it. Lucier pins up his man hard as the puck lays flat. Comes to the blue line. Miller's got it. That a boy. No, that's Small. Small throws it off the boards to himself as he gives chase. Poke checked away from him and down the boards though. Cross ice pass Top of the circles for the Eagles, now into neutral, now into the zone, walks it to the top of the circles, around Lucy A. Hand goes in the air as they're going to call tripping, and Lucy A is going to the hole again at 2:29 of the second, tied at 0. Shanahan, Soroki, Pinello, and Gardner are the 4 on the ice to try to kill this or start the kill of this play. Let's not let Harris have to do any work here for 2 minutes. Still waiting for the scorekeeper to get the penalty on the board. Won by the Eagles, back to the blue line, shot, goal. Well, just like that, right off the draw. Puck's won by the Eagles, throw to the blue line. Wrister, I believe it caught Harris in the blocker and deflected into the net. He got a piece of it, but not all of it. And just like that, too many opportunities, too many chances, and your Cats are down by 1. Lots of hockey left to be played. Get back in this one in a hurry. Winogle going to step in for the draw. Puck down. Winogle does win it. Caught up in his skates and picked up by an Eagle. He drop passes it into the zone. Now into neutral. Feathered to the blue line. Skated into the zone. Winogle gets chased. Cross ice pass picked up and throwed high. Glove down by an Eagle. Top of the circles. He throws one into the corner off of the stick. Winogle in there battling away. Lucy A battling away, puts a check. Eagles come away with it. Feather on it to the top of the circles. It's poke checked away by O'Reilly, but kept in by an Eagle. Lucy A is going to break on it. He poke checks it to the blue line, but not out. Winogle gets shoulder checked off of it. Trumley in there had a stick on it. Cats just cannot get no power on it to get it out of the zone. Puck is kept in by the Eagles, still ping-ponging around from poke checks from Cats as they come to it. Now it's in behind the cage, picked up, and it's going to be thrown the length of the ice by Lucier. Much needed. We won't give him static on that one because they were in desperation mode as no Cat could maintain control of the rubber vulcanized disc, and the Eagles were coming away with scoring opportunities. Line changes for your Cats. Jones steps in for the draw. Puck is down. He does win it off the skates of Leslie. Then he fans on it, comes to the doorstep. Poked into the corner. Shanahan had a stick on it. It makes it to the blue line, but not out. Top of the circles. Here comes another shot. Hits trash in front as Leslie gets a stick on it. Shot saved by Harris. As Leslie gets tied up behind the net, and Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Poke checked away, down the boards though. Into the corner, Eagles come away with it. Big check by Kutska to separate the man from the puck. It's thrown to the doorstep and picked off by Shanahan. Shanahan skating like a madman. Shanahan into the zone, and Soroki is 6.5 centimeters offside. I don't know. We won't give Soroki that big of static there. He was off, but I don't believe the move by Shanahan. It looked good for a minute, but the Eagle did get a stick on or a skate on it to slow it down. Puck down, one by Jones. Soroki shot by Jones. Blocker save high up into the corner. Soroki gives chase. He throws it back down the boards. Lucier's got it. Schrister blocked in front by an Eagle. Shanahan gives chase as an Eagle comes up with it. Wrapped all the way around the boards to the blue line. Jones got a stick on it. Now he takes it off of a skate, but an Eagle picks it up and throws it to neutral. Then they bang it into the zone as Lucier gives chase. Lucier gets there, gets checked off of the puck though, stays on his skates as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Puck is picked up, thrown out to neutral. Not going to be an icing here as Soroki gives chase, but an Eagle picks it up. Immediate throws it out to neutral. Now into the zone. And there is a whistle as Kuska went to the ground. I believe an eagle is going to be called for interference. Is going to be called for interference as the Cats were headed to the bench and he checked Kuska to the ground. So your Cats, the door is open. Goldilocks and the three bears right here walk in, eat their porridge, sleep in their beds, and by God, let's steal their car and get one to the back of the net. 7 seconds left in the period. 2 minutes left in the power play. Got to get a shot right off. Jones, puck down. Get one here. Shot by Lucier. Oh, hit trash in front. Shot off the side of the cage. Ping-ponging around. And there is the horn to end period number 2. Was an opportunity there for the Cats. Just could not get the lucky bounce. So at the end of 2, down by 1. And we are down to our last 15 of hockey. Once again, bad thing here, there must be, I'm going to say it over and over again, not that anybody's going to hear me, but they need to throw it out there. At this level, the snow that it's created, it hurts both teams, not just us, but there is no ZAM at the Chaucer level winner for junior varsity. And let me tell you, it makes a difference because there's enough snow out there to bring Frosty the Snowman 22 friends. And that slows down the puck. So 15 minutes of hockey here. Cats cannot give up another one. Got to get one back. Once again, can't give them just static after static and bad words after bad words. They have played solid at times. It is, once again, the Achilles heel of the turnovers that turn into opponents' goals. Let's use a baseball term here, unearned runs. They gotta earn their own runs. So Harris heads in between his pipes, flips back them Goldilocks, and gonna put on his melon cruncher. Referee blows the whistle. We're gonna go with Zitzelsperger, Jones, and Marks, Pinello, and Gardner on D to start the third. Cats are on the power play. Let's get this one into the zone. Got to have control. Puck down, one by Zitzelsperger, but immediately caught into the skates of an Eagle and throw the length of the ice. Pinello's going to track it down, picks it up on his skates, feathers it off of the boards to Gardner. Gardner picks it up, top of the circles. Gardner's still on his stick. Got a lot of ice in front of him. Still a lot of ice to the blue line and throws it in hard as Jones gives chase. Pinello gets chipped around him at the blue line. Harris has got to come get it. He does, throws it into neutral. Marks gets a stick on it as Gardner trips on the blue line and goes down. Eagles come up with it though, cross ice pass right into the zone. And Lucier tracks it down. Lucier's got it on his stick. Lucier beats one, loses the handle though, feathers it out to neutral, dumps it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger throws it into the zone and Jones gives chase. Eagles goalie out to stop it as it's picked up. Pinello picks it off at the blue line, throws one to the doorstep. Jones' shot was blocked as his stick was lifted at the last second. Puck comes out of the zone. Lucier's got to wait on the delayed offside, and Jones was slow getting back. Dumped into the zone for a line change. 40 seconds left in the power play as it's thrown the length of the ice. Harris does have to make a save and kicks it out wide. Picked up into neutral, cross ice pass. Catches Miller in the skates and turned over right to the only Eagle in the zone. Drop pass, beats one, shot on off net, high and wide, glove side into the glass. And the only shot so far of this power play is off an Eagle stick. Puck is chipped around into the corner. Small gets a stick on it. Poke checks it away from him. Around the cage, I believe it's Kutska. Beats one, goes to the outlet pass, leaves the puck for Lucier. Lucier bangs it off the boards to Miller. Power play is over as Small gets it into the zone. Small throws one to the doorstep, but it's picked off before it can get to Heft. Thrown off the boards, immediately bang, cross ice to the waiting Eagle. He throws it out of the reach of An Eagle into the zone, and Lucier picks it off. He throws it off the boards out into neutral. Eagles pick it up, though, waiting. Cross-ice pass off of a skate. Picked up by an Eagle running the length to the blue line. Shot, save, and a hold by Harris. And to start the second here, the first few minutes, your Cats are a step and a half behind these Eagles. You cannot get caught watching the paint dry. Somebody has got to put some pressure on. Jones steps in for the draw. Puck is down. He does win it, but back to the Eagles. Kicked into the corner hard by the Eagles. They pick it up as, I believe, it's Keenan lost an edge and went down. Pass back to the top of the circles. Poke checked into the corner off the glass by Harris. Comes off the boards. We got numbers here. Saworky lays one out to Shanahan. He couldn't keep it on his stick and got beat at the last second by the streaking Eagle. Eagles pick it up in their own end. To the blue line, gets stick lifted by Saworky, but it does make it into the zone off of another Eagle. Pinned into the corner is one of the Eagles as the Cats come in to try to help, but the Eagles come away with it. But he throws it into the skates of Jones. Jones to the center stripe, loses the handle. He's offside as Shanahan picks it up at the blue line. Luckily, no penalty called there as Shanahan throws a wrister from the blue line maybe half a second before or after the whistle. And the puck comes out to neutral for the faceoff. Winogle steps in. Puck down. Winogle does win it, but right to an Eagle. Eagles throw it out of the zone off of the referee. You talk about lucky bounces off of the referee into the one only Eagle standing in front of him. He skates it into the zone. He's tied up on the boards by Winogle. Puck comes free, though. Throw it back to the blue line. Here comes a shot. Saved by Harris. Loose puck. Saved by Harris. Pinello picks up the trash. Pinello to the blue line. He lays a pass out to O'Reilly. O'Reilly to Trumbley. Trumbley throws it hard off the boards around the glass. Winogle gives chase. Winogle scrumming in behind. He does get a stick on it as he's tied up by an Eagle. O'Reilly takes a big check and goes down as the puck's thrown around the boards. Kuska steps up on it, gets poke checked around him, but great back check by Trumbley to keep it in the zone. Great work by Trumbley. Throw down the boards to the blue line. Pinello steps on it. He beats the man at the blue line. Poke checks it to Trumbley. Shot as Pinello's going to get. There's the touch up as Pinello was checked or slashed or hammered into the boards, and that is a penalty on the Eagles. Great work by number 10, Taylor Trumbley. Number 16, Ozzie Pinello on that shift. That puck was coming out of the zone time after time, and each one of them kept it in on both sides. Pinello making a move for a shot is tripped up, and now your Cats are on the power play. Puck down, in around the cage it comes, all the way down ice as it's repped hard by an Eagle. Lucy A's got to track it down. He goes to pick it up, overskates it, has to come back and get it. Now he's got it at the top of the circles, outlays a pass to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger's going to skate it through neutral into the zone. Zitzelsperger drops it to Marks. Marks picked it up, skates it to the top of the circles. Shot! Loose on the doorstep. Lucier's got it at the top of the circles. Shot! Pad save into the corner off of the Eagles goalie's pad. Lucier tied up against the boards. Cross-ice pass comes to the blue line and does make it out. Poke checked away from Kutska and then picked up and thrown into the zone by one of the Cats. Thrown all the way back out into neutral. Jones has got it. He lays a pass back to Kutska, who throws it to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger at the blue line, puts on the break. Shot! Kicked out wide by an Eagle, by the Eagles goalie. Thrown all the way back around the boards by an Eagle. Zitzelsperger gives chase, feathered down the boards. Hits Gardner in the stick, but makes it out of the zone. Kutska picks it up. Kutska skates it into the zone. Kutska beats one, beats two. His stick's lifted. Shot! Great work by Kutska to walk it in. And he's checked off of the puck into the glass, and the Eagles come away with it. Eagles into the zone. Gardner gets beat. Shot! Saved by Harris and just kicked into the corner. Gardner picks it up, throws it off the boards, and takes out Jones as he skates into him. Puck does make it to the Eagles zone shot, save, and a hold by the Eagles goalie, and there's 9 seconds left in the power play. 9:09 left in the period. Down by 1. Puck down into the corner, glove down by Luce, but he lost the handle. It got in behind him. Eagles overskated it into the zone. The puck comes. Power play is over. Jones on the doorstep. Jones, how just couldn't get the reach of it as he had the back door open. Oh, come on. Throw the length of the ice. No icing. Picked up by the Eagles. Throw to the blue line. Chipped out by Lucier as Pinello picks it up. He throws it around the boards to the blue line. Shanahan puts a check on the man. Separate him from the puck. Now it's a scrum along the boards. Pinello gets tied up on the boards as Lucier clears the trash into neutral. Now to the blue line. Good check by Pinello. Poke checks it away as it enters the zone. Great check on the blue line by Shanahan. Pinello takes one off the skates and kicks one out wide. Shot, save, loose on the doorstep. Shot, save, and a cover by Harris. .809 left in the game. Line changes all the way around. Huff steps in for the draw, puck down. Finally picked up by an Eagle as it bounces, goes around. Kutska, shot, saved by Harris, shot, saved by Harris, shot, save, and a cover by Harris. We've seen that a couple times here off face-offs in the attacking end. The Cats just get caught up, spinning in circles, and Eagles keep getting sticks for shots on net. Puck down, Eagles win it again. Beats Miller as he skates around the center. Shot, believe his stick was lifted at the last second. He gets it back though, throws one to the blue line, but it is kept in by the one and only Eagle left. Scrum along the boards as Keenan skated into the corner, tied it up with his skates, but the Eagles come away with it, walking in. Shot saved by Harris as Kutska is checked to the ice, and once again, here is the opportunity. The Cats are on the power play. Color commentary moment, Grandma style. The Cats' power play has been anything but good, and now is the time to put one together. Extra man advantage, somebody has got to get a shot on net. Shanahan, Zitzel, nope. Winogle steps in for the draw. Eagles do win it though. They pick it up, throw it down the boards. Pinello gloves it down at the blue line. Gets it to Zitzelsperger, who gets it to Winogle. Winogle gets checked hard to the ice, no hand in the air. Comes to the blue line and is going to be skated out of the zone. Pinello tied the man up at the blue line, but he got around him. Gardner got enough of a piece of the man to stop him. Shot, saved by Harris. Kicked out to Trumbley. Trumbley throws it to the blue line. A lot of ice in front of him. Cross ice pass to the top of the circles. Shot, save, and a hold by Harris. And now we finally get some fan action into this one, where once again, Cats are on the power play. Turnovers turn into the short man advantage. Scoring opportunity. Jones steps in for the draw on the line change. Jones does win it right to the top of the circles of an Eagle. He throws it off the glass into the corner, pass to the top of the blue line, and skated out of the zone on the mishandle by an Eagle. He picks it up, throws it into neutral. Picked off though, and then poke checked away, and it's a breakaway as it gets past Lucier and Kutska. Luckily the shot was high and hard on the breakaway, one-on-one over the glass, and we're coming back the other way. Jones takes a monstrous check in neutral as it's skated into the zone. There's the touch-up, and now it ain't going to be much of one, but we're going to be 5-on-3 hockey for 4 seconds, and then back-to-back power plays as Jones took a monster check on the breakaway at the center stripe. So with the 5-on-3, we got to have a win, a drop, and a shot here because it's only going to be 4 seconds long. Well, guess what? It takes 1.1 to score off of a face-off win. Hef calls a timeout. Going to draw something up here with the 5-on-3 opportunity to tie this one up. Hate to call it out this way, but Goldilocks and the Three Bears plus some, we're not only going to go in, eat their porridge, sleep in their beds, steal their car, but we might kidnap the youngest child and hold him for ransom until we get one in the back of the net. The squirrel is upset with me because she is the youngest child.
And the best child. Favorite child, for sure.
I changed it. I was going to say murder one of them, but that would even be worse. We kid. We're kidding in the cat's den. Try to keep it light because if we didn't laugh, we would cry. So, if you was ever going to draw one up, now's the time, Coach Heft. Draw it up good. The boys in the black letters, let's get an execution here. Come on. Gotta hear it. Gotta get some noise going here. The opportunity is here with the 5-on-3, but it's not gonna be for long. Oh, there's 5 minutes on the board, Kenny.
5 minutes.
So they're gonna call that a major, a 5-minute major. Absolutely. Huge mistake by the Eagles, but we'll take it. Jones steps in for the draw. Puck down, he does win it, chases it into the corner, but he's pickpocketed. It's wrapped all the way around the boards and gets past Lucier all the way down the ice. Throw back down ice to Jones. He picks it up at the blue line. Beats one at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Picked up, and Cats are offside. Drop pass to Lucier. Lucier to Kutska. Kutska's going to skate it to neutral. Kutska into the zone. Kutska gets one, beats one, gets poke checked away from him. Into the corner. Shanahan gets chased back to the blue line. Walked up by Jones. Jones has got it on his stick. Throws 1-2. The back doorstep. On the doorstep. Nobody home for the Cats. Are you kidding me? Somebody's got to be in front of that goalie. 5-on-3. All the way down to Harris. Picked up. Throw to Kutska. Kutska's going to skate it to neutral and throws it into the only Eagle in front of him. Then he gets it back, throws it to Marks. Marks drops it to Soroki. Soroki into the zone, throws one off of a Cat into the zone. All the way back down ice as Pinello gives chase. Pinello picks it up. 5-on-3 is over. Pinello at the top of the circles. His cross ice pass picked up by Keenan. Keenan to the blue line. He turns it over but gets it back. Throw down to Zitzelsberger. He gets a stick on it. Cross ice picked up by the Eagles. Throw the length of the ice. Harris has got to come out and play it. Pinello picks it up around his own cage. Outlet pass to Keenan, who throws it right to the one Eagle in the zone. Pinello gloves it down as it comes in. His pass to Zitzelsberger's mishandled and thrown right back down ice from an Eagle. I can't believe this is the way Hef drew it up. Keenan picks it up, skates it around his cage, loses it, gets it back. Now he throws it off the boards. Pinello picks it up. Pinello drop passes it to Miller. Miller skates it into the zone or kicked into the zone hard as it goes all the way around the cage of the Eagles. They pick it up and throw it down ice all the way to Harris. Harris mishandled it but got it back. Cross ice pass to the blue line to Jones. Jones picks it up, goes to throw it to Marks. Can't handle it, right to an Eagle. They pick it up, go to throw it into the zone. Jones took a hard one into the gut and he's hurt. Did get a shot on net. Jones trying to make it to the bench as the shot comes all the way down ice. On net, Harris makes a save. Gardner picks it up. Feathers it off the boards to Pinello. Pinello goes to pass it to Miller and hits the only Eagle standing in front of him. Scrum comes along the boards. 2:22 left in the power play. Nothing happening for your Cats. All the way back down into the zone. Pinello picks it up again. Cross ice pass to Miller. Miller's going to skate it to neutral. Now into the zone. He loses it, gets it back. Miller loses it, gets it back. Shot, kicked out wide. Heft on the back door, couldn't pull the trigger. Cross ice pass to the blue line. To Lucier. Lucier throws it back to Heft. Heft back to Lucier. Lucier's got to walk one in. Shot. Pad saved by the Eagles goalie all the way back down the boards. No icing here. 1:34 left in the power play. 3:22 in the game. Lucier picks it up. Turned over at the top of the circles off of the Lucier pass. Small gets a stick on it, and as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down, Small into the zone, now into neutral. Top of the circles, beats one, poke checked away from him. Half shot blocked into the corner off of an Eagle. And picked up by an Eagle throw the length of the ice. Harris has got to come out and play it. Harris throws it back around the boards as the Eagle outskates Kutska to it. 1:13 left in the power play. Ping-ponged around, picked up by one of the Cats and thrown all the way around the cage. O'Reilly had it. Feathers it to the top of the circles. Lucier puts on the brakes. Lucier cross ice pass to O'Reilly, who loses an edge and goes down. And turnover to the Eagles all the way back into the zone. 49 seconds left in the power play. Cross ice pass out of the reach O'Reilly. Eagles pick it up and throw it back into the zone as Trumley gives chase. Poke check back down the boards to the blue line. Does make it out, but Eagles are in a power play kill, and they're doing it. Picked it up at neutral, beats one, beats two, skated into the zone. O'Reilly does get a stick lifted to stop that rush. Picked up by Kutska, skated into the boards, and Trumley picks it up. Trumley had it for a second, lost it, got it back, throwed it into the zone. 15 seconds left in the power play. Puck thrown in around the net by the Eagles. Pinello takes it off of his skate, but it makes it all the way to. Pinello turns it over, shot, save by Harris. Harris just saved Pinello's ass like you can't believe. Major turnover in front of his own net for a scoring opportunity, and puck comes free as the power play is over. Puck chipped down the ice into the corner. Scrum along the boards. Trumley poke checks it away as Kutska gets a keel. Soroki gets a stick on it, but doesn't make it to Jones as it's poke checked away into the zone. Now it comes, gets around Pinello, walks it in, shot, save, and a cover by Harris. 1 minute left in the game. Writing's on the wall. You got a 5-minute power play, Major. Not one shot on net.
Let's go, TV!
So somebody's got to take a chance. They got to try to go get one with a minute left here. Puck down, caught up in everybody's skates. Finally gets thrown the length of the ice. Shanahan skating like a madman trying to get there. Eagles throw it around the boards. He overskated it. There's another mistake by the Eagles that not taken advantage of. March throws it into the zone. We're offsides as the Eagles pick it up. Empty net now for your Cats for the extra attacker as Zitzelsberger picks it up. He throws it to Lucier. Can't handle it. Off of Miller's skates. Zitzelsberger picks up the trash. Skated to neutral. Thrown into the zone. Jones has got it. And there is a whistle. Is it offsides or a penalty? And the Cats were offsides to stop the rush, killing themselves time after time. So the clock's ending me now, 24.27 left. Jones steps in for the draw. He does win it, tracks it down, but it comes right back out. Soroki in there, Shanahan in there, Jones in there, all trying to battle away. Scrum on the boards, clock is ticking away. Still a scrum on the boards. Still a scrum on the board. Shanahan finally comes away with it, loses it. And an Eagle beats two Cats to, Zitzelsberger saved a goal. Puck off the crossbar, there is the horn, and this one is over. So hard-fought, valiant effort. They were in it by the good work of Jacob Harris, but your Cats lose to Valor 1-0. Heartbreaker here in Arapahoe. Cats had opportunities, just could not capitalize, and once again, mistakes turned into the one and only goal for the Eagles, and they are going to walk away with the win. So they're going to touch them up here. I believe Try to get to my schedule real quick. I think it's next Friday. Bear with me, bear with me. So, March 3rd, I believe, is our next game. It'll be at 1:30 in the afternoon, March 3rd. I believe we take on Cherry Creek again. So, if I'm wrong, we'll get it fixed up when we see you in the rink. So, week of practice under their belts. Game next week for Kenny Jones and the Squirrel. I am Pepper Brooks. We will see you next week in the Cat's Den. We're out.